putting titles on these guards, what would we call Trae Young then?
Trey,
Because he leads the league in assists too, and he leads the league in assists, but then he's probably like maybe in 10th to 15th in scoring. So yes, he's a scoring guard, but he's leading in assists. So what do we call him? But we're gonna say that for another. We're gonna say that for a
well,
deeper
let me just say
conversation.
this about Trae Young. I've been saying this since the beginning because, like, we know, like, bro, we've been watching him since high school. I say that Trae Young is. I've been saying this. He one of the luckiest players we seen as far as when he played in high school. He played a certain way, right? He played the same way he now, right? That he played in
Yeah,
high school, right?
his
When he
game
went
ain't
to
changed.
college, he was able to keep that same game. He ain't have to change it, right? When he came into NBA, he was able to keep that same game. He ain't have to change it. That's not the story for most people. Going from high school to college, college to the NBA, you're gonna have to change your game at some point. You're gonna have to play a different role. You're gonna have to sacrifice. Trae Young, I feel like never had to do that. So he's able to keep playing the same way and master that role. You know what I'm saying? Like we can't say like, yo, Trae Young game in college was different or high school was different, bro. He played the same exact way. You know what I'm saying? So he wanted to me, he one of the luckiest players as far as he got to play his game and never change it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why Trae Young is so such a beast, and I think he underrated. I ain't gonna lie.
Underrated?
Yeah, they told bad about Trey. They told bad about Trey.
Underrated though? I don't know if he underrated, but I won't say he overrated. I just feel like who who are you rating him over, right? If he
He got to get
underrated,
the
then who are
winning
you
thing
rating him
down pat.
over?
I don't
And
know.
then
I don't know who I'm really putting him over. You have to.
it,
You will
that's what
probably have to ask me person by person to for us to figure that out.
and that's for me why I can't say he's underrated because who are you rating him over? And like some of the stuff is valid what they talk about. He is turnover prone and he's not a great three-point shooter for somebody that shoots as many threes as he do. And unfortunately, he comes in the Steph Curry bubble to where obviously he's gonna get compared to Steph Curry, even though they don't play nothing alike. They don't play nothing like they don't even shoot nothing alike. He's
Mhm.
not even as good. If we name top 15 shooters, you're not naming Trae Young. If we just talking about just shooters, pure shooters, you're not even naming him. He's just a person, like you said, since some high school. He can shoot the ball. Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying he can't shoot, but like you said, since high school, he was able to shoot that mark whenever he wanted. Whenever he
And
felt like he wanted.
that's what I'm saying. At this point, you can't change his game. He been playing the same game since a camera was first in front of him at high school. He been playing the same game, so you can't even change it. It's a part of it now. You gotta accept it or don't
But if
accept
you think about it, I think because of his height and stature, that he can't change his game because there's nothing else he could do on the floor because of his height. There's nothing else he would be able to do on the floor because of his height. Unfortunately, he was born to be only 5'1". So I think that's why he can. I don't. I think that's why he can never change his game because he ain't gonna never grow overnight to become a defensive player. I mean, the best thing he could do is probably maybe become a more pesky defender because he is a little bit quicker. So maybe that, like, he could change his game and that defensively. But I think offensively, I think he can't change his game because he's always going to be that little, and
it's
he's
it's
always
it's too
going.
it's too late. Like it's too late. Like, but in the
But
pick
what
and
type of
roll, he
guard is he?
deadly. In the pick and
What
roll, he
type of guard is he? What are we classifying him under?
all right. So me, I look at him as a scoring guard. I know he get assists, but to me, like, see, people just look at assists a lot of times. I look at how people get them. Right? There's certain people who get assists off of because they so offensively good as far as scoring the ball themselves that they get assists because then when you gotta double them or do certain coverages on them, right? They still smart enough to make that pass. You know what I'm saying? But then there's other people who they actually creating opportunities just for other people. You know what I'm saying? So like I don't just look at assists as assists. You know what I'm saying? Like there's like when a defense has to try and do something to you and then you make the pass, that's not it's your scoring that's doing it, right? If they chose like just let somebody play you one on one, you probably will have less assists because you're just gonna keep killing that one person, right? But then there's somebody that it don't matter if you play them one on one or not, they still gonna look for, all right, let me get this person the ball, let me get him that assist. You know what I'm saying? And then if you double them, of course they gonna pass it because they was passing it before you was doubling them. You know what I'm saying? So like,
So what about the ones that say, well, he was averaging double assist in college, so why he not considered a lead assist guard that scores secondary?
because like I said, like he's one of them dudes. Like it was to me it was offense first. It was offense first. You know, I mean, not offense because offense is passing too. It was scoring first. You know what I'm saying? Like it was scoring
But
first.
is that a true statement? If he's still getting 10 assists, if he's leading the country in scoring and assists, can you say that he's coming into the game scoring first if he's getting just as many assists too to go with his scoring? Why is he not considered an all-around guard? I mean, obviously because the rebounds. We already know take about the rebound. But why we don't consider him an all-around guard when he's giving you points and assists at a high clip, not like 6 assists. He's giving you 10 assists.
Yeah. Well, like I said,
I get what you're saying. I
yeah,
get what you're saying. I feel like his mentality is scoring, but he has a natural ability to
to
also pass the
pass.
ball.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm
Which you
saying.
look at
Like
him
as
as
soon
a
as
scorer, but why do we look at him just as a scorer if he's giving you
now
double
I
digit
don't look at him
assists?
just as a scorer. I'm just saying, like to me,
No, not just you. I'm just the
yeah.
overall optics and the media of these people. If you try to have a casual conversation to
Mhm,
anybody about Trae Young, they're gonna say he's a scorer.
mhm.
But then he averaging high assists, like not
Because see,
low, not
like I
medium.
think I think
He's
that
up there.
he a player, like I said, like as soon as the defense trying to do something different, he gonna make that pass. You know what I'm saying? So it's not he not just a one dimensional player. Like as soon as you switch up the coverage, as soon as you send the double, as soon as you do anything, he gonna make that pass, right? He gonna do that. And I think that he's also a person that, you know what I'm saying, he he's just a good teammate. So like he gonna know like, all right, let me get my homie this bucket. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like he coming in and he trying to score 30 to 40 on you every night. You know what I'm saying? Where I don't know if he coming in like, let me get 20 assists. You feel me? I think that he coming in like, let me get 30 to 40, but I know I'm finna get 10 assists easy though. You know what
So
I'm saying?
don't that make him? All right, let's just say,
He know
don't
what
that
he
got to
could
make
do. He
him a
know his
top?
capabilities.
Don't that got to make him a top three guard in the history of basketball? If we saying this brother could come into the game and I'm gonna go out there and get 30, and I'm still giving you 10 assists.
Easy.
Like if it was easy to get tennis, I mean, obviously we playing in a whole different era where
Mhm.
the system is a little bit different, but still, even with the system still being different, they still ain't putting up the type of assist he doing with the scoring. So to go back to what you saying underrated, like I
Nah,
see
but
why
nah,
you
nah,
saying
but so
underrated.
look, what you
I
saying
see
right
why you
there?
saying underrated, but it's still like if he's giving you 30 and he's led the league in assists, why are we not considering him in the top five all-time guards?
Mhm.
Why is he not considered now in today's game the number one guard, the number one point guard, right? And why are we not considering him a lead guard than more of a scoring guard if he's number one in assists
Because
with the
people
scoring?
because people gonna hate on his turnovers and his shooting percentages, right? You know what I'm saying? So people gonna hate on that. But like as far as like how he could score points easy and get assists easy, like every game we know Trae Young gonna do that. That go back to like me saying he one of the luckiest players as far as he got to play the same way his whole life. So he got to master that. Where like a lot of other players, high school is different than college, college different from the league. You know what I'm saying? And then when you in the league, now you got to figure it all out again. You know what I'm saying? Where Trae Young, he ain't had an.
But so take that. But even if you take that into account, why is he not considered all of these type of things? Regardless if he didn't have to change his game,
Yeah,
he's still doing it. He's
he's still
still
doing it.
doing it. Why is he not considered an all timer? Why is he
I
not
don't
considered the
know.
number one point guard now?
I
And
don't
why
know.
is he not considered a lead guard? I'm just trying to figure out the psychological where why don't we won't put
Don't
lead
figure that
guard on
out
his
in the media.
name,
The media,
but we'll
like I
put
said,
lead guard on let's say a Tyrese Halliburton. We'll put lead guard on his name where he's not averaging more assists than Trae Young.
not
It just
I mean, Trae Young is a league guard. He just, to me, he a league guard with scoring capabilities. Like his scoring capabilities is through the roof. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't
so
like
that
he gonna get
so
you.
that that has to make him an all timer, right?
I mean,
If you say his scoring capabilities is up here, and he's still leading the league in assists, even regardless if he's not coming into the game, if he's sitting down with the coach and say, "Yo, coach, I'm about to come into the game and get some assists." If he's not doing that, he's just coming to the game naturally, getting 10 assists. I'm still trying to understand the psychological why is he not a league guard and why is he not in these top. I get what you're saying now, the underrated part,
I can't
because
even answer that question for you. Like for some reason, the media just don't take to him like that. I don't know why. It could be his hair. It could be he just come in really trying to do his job. He not really trying to talk too much. You know what I'm saying? It could. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Like for some reason, the media
he's
just don't big up Trae like that. You know what I'm saying? When you could say he not a good defensive player. I can't argue with
yeah,
you, right?
yeah.
You could speak on
Some
the
of that's his
turnovers,
fault. Some of that's because he's just short. Some of that's his fault. Some of it's because he's short.
right? You could say he get these turnovers, right? We seen it in college, we seen it in the league, right? Can't argue that, right? And his shooting, you know what I'm saying? He take these shots like he's Steph Curry, but we say he not. But the only thing is that's his confidence and that's his game. That's what make him so
Yeah,
deadly, right? Like even though like he missed some of these shots, right? When he making them joints, it's like, bro, how we stopping him, bro? Like if we play him back, he cashing in on us, right? We play him up, he beating us to the mid range or beating us to the rack, right? You know what I'm saying? If we change the coverage on him or double team him, he making the pass, right? So how do we stop him? How you stop Trae Young? You can't stop him, right? We honestly, the league just lucky he not on a good team because if he had better pieces around him, it it's it would be crazy. It would be crazy because you already just can't stop him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what do we do? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why the media, like I said, I don't know if necessarily he underrated, but the media just do him bad, I feel like. You know what I'm saying? The media do him bad. You know what I'm saying? Because they'll big up everybody else. Like, bro,